without ending. Here's the key, is that he would not move from the position that God was still his Father.
All right.
All along is that, yes, I am weary. Yes, I'm sick of these sores. Yes, I believe that this is an unjust burden. But I will never admit to Eliphaz or any of the other two that I have sinned. I will never fall into the consequence that retribution is the key. Have I got a witness? We feel sometimes that God is just like us. And he is always seeking retribution. So if you have a sickness, you are, that is, God is receiving, that is, seeking retribution. And you need to know that God is not like us. Is that every sickness is not because of some sickness. And his Job's 3 friends said, you must have done something out of the eyesight of God that caused him to do what he done. We got a witness. But God had a steadfast servant who stood fast for 41 chapters.
All right.
Look at it, and you'll see where I'm going here, is that you find that you've got to refuse to accept the rising level of intensification during bouts of regret. You got to refuse to let whatever happens. Are y'all listening?
All right.
Build back. Every major event starts with a small. You've got to refuse to accept the fact that if that was just a small problem, that's why I preach so much every Sunday, so hard, is that when you let the membership start dwelling on something that's mild. Oh, you know how a rotten apple. I've got a witness. It moves with a wave.
All right.
Honey, did you hear? don't let a little small worm turn into a huge butterfly. Have we got a witness? Kill it while it's still.
Yes, sir.
Everybody's going to have some small stuff. If you were to just look at your life this morning, it's that you got some small stuff. I've got a witness. You've got something that's not going on majorly in your body. But if you just sit back and start to feed it, and we got, if you start to open up a pity party and see how many people are going to come visit you. If you start to use that as a level of friendship based on how you feel, well, you will grow that into something larger than life. And Job had the sense of being is to stand firm on the fact that I haven't sinned. And God called him the one of the ones that would turn away from evil. That's what that Hebrew term eschew. That means to turn away from evil. God had bragged on him. Look at point number B. We understand that you don't let small stuff become big stuff. Because small stuff grow in regret. Have we got a witness? You can walk in here this morning and if you don't feel too good, I mean, really don't feel just too good, but you came on anyway. If you start thinking and worrying about that not feeling too good, you'll have to have an ambulance to take you home. Have we got it? And that happens to me and you. Sometimes I come in here just like today. I don't want to preach. But if I just nurse it, and Sister Gracie would be up here preaching. Amen. Do you see what I'm saying? Be one. Look and see that you've got to recall and restate Yahweh's goodness and his grace, his greatness. I'm just going to say a couple of things about that because the word really brings home to what you and I need to do when things are not going so well. When you are truly suffering. Have we got a witness? And Job, as I said earlier, is a twin of all of us. Because if you believe in God, as he did, and you know that God is your protector, and you know that God is your father, is that sometimes you are going to fall into a suffering situation. Have we got a witness? And you will suffer as detailed You think about that. If God is going to punish you, why would he kill you at the same time? Y'all still don't get it. As long as you're still here and can breathe and know that God is allowing your breathing to occur, he must be telling you to either repent or to stay strong. There's only two things that he could be telling you, and that is, Alvin White, you repent if you've been sinning, or stay in the lane. Stay fast with God, and I will deliver you, because if I want to kill you, you'll be dead. So every morning that I wake up, I will rejoice, because the Lord is not through with me. And you can't escape God's will. If he wanted you dead, you'd be dead. So if you're still alive, you just be alive and say, thank God. And if it's been because of sin, I repent. And if it's because you tested me, I'm glad. Are y'all praying? Because I want to recall how good God is. Don't you know he's been good? There's three things you need to watch in these first four scriptures. Number one, he did not curse God, but he cursed what? The day he was born. And then he said that I not only curse the day in which I was born, I also curse the day that I was conceived. In the bed of marriage. I cursed that day 9 months ago that my body was conceived. I wish there had somebody. And I would wish to God that I didn't even have a conception where the sperm met the egg. Neither I wish I didn't have to go through my mother's womb. Sometimes we get weary, depressed. And then he said, I also want the day that I was born to vanish. Have I got a witness? That's kind of my to saying that I was born on February 30th. Y'all don't get that. I'm the one supposed to be jet lagged. You can't add a day to the calendar. No, sir. And you can't take one away. So all of his pleadings to God were pathetic. Have I got a witness? And do you know The Spirit of God in Greater Trinity is going to be in the hearts. And if you were there long supper, you saw that the Lord moved everything out of the stones. He moved everything out of the ark of the covenant. And he said, my new covenant is that I'm going to put it in the heart. So you and I can walk around as a personal ark of the covenant. You can raise your hand because you know that God exists inside. You think it might exist in the church building because that's the only place you get happy. But if it becomes a part of you, if it becomes a part of your life, in early one morning, and even on the job, you say, people will turn around and say, have you? And you turn around and tell them, no, I reserve the nerve. I reserve the nerve because God has protected all